Hello, welcome to Gulp and Nosh. My name is Alex.
I'm Emmy.
This is episode 38, and today we are drinking Nesbitt's Peach. Nesbitt's Peach. So, Nesbitt's was originally Nesbitt's Fruit Products Company, founded in 1924 by Hugh Nesbitt. They began bottling Nesbitt's Orange, was like their go-to flavor, but they also had other flavors in the late 1930s, rivaling market leader Orange Crush. You know, Orange Crush still exists today and is still easy
Pretty
to
popular.
find. Yeah, still easy to find in major markets, so it's not, an obscure drink, so it's obviously done well, Crush has. They took the lead, though, in the late 1940s and 1950s, so they beat out Crush for like 10 years. And they did that by using ads with the then unknown model Marilyn Monroe. Have you heard of Marilyn Monroe before? Marilyn Monroe became very famous model / actress. Though she was mostly known for modeling, she was in movies and as an actress, but it was mostly just because she was already famous. She wasn't a spectacular actress. Kind of known because she had an affair with John F. Kennedy, our president. So, became a very famous actress, and they used her before she was a very famous model. So they had her in their ads, and in their ads they bragged that they were the largest selling bottled orange drink in the world, which they were not. So sort of ballsy to come out claiming that in your commercials, which you were not, which was not true until those commercials. So it became true basically because of those commercials.
The lie became the truth.
Yeah, so, fake it till you make it, they say. So for like 10 years, late 40s into the 1950s, I don't know exactly how many years, but they were the number one orange drink. They were surpassed by Fanta in the late 1960s. Okay, so I guess over 10 years they were the number one. And then Fanta came along. Fanta's still very well known today.
Very, very
in major markets. You can go to any gas station probably and find Fanta. So Fanta took the lead in the late 1960s. Nesbitt faded in popularity and continued to do so. In 1972, the company was sold to the Clorox company. Like Clorox bleach. I guess they wanted to own a soda pop. And in 75, the bottling side...
Wait, imagine walking into a store, asking for some Clorox, and they just bring you a bottle of bleach, like, here you go. Perfect thirst quencher.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a bleach company to put out a drink. I wouldn't want to drink that. I would be worried there might be bleach in it.
Yeah.
But anyway, in 75, so that was 72, it was sold to Clorox. In 75, the bottling side was sold to Moxie Industries, which is now Monarch Beverage. We have talked about Monarch Beverage before. They own quite a few of these off-brand, or not off-brand, kind of off-brand, more obscure retro sodas.
Yeah. All the animal corporations take all the sodas.
Yeah.
Orcas and monarchs apparently love sodas.
Monarch is an animal, I guess. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
It's a butterfly.
So the bottling side was made by Moxie / later called Monarch, and the main brand side was owned by Clorox. But then it kicked around multiple times, the brand side, to multiple different companies. And it was owned by Big Red, which we've talked about before. It was owned by a couple different companies. Every couple of years, a different company owned it, so I won't get into that boring history. Until 1976, And then in the 90s, it was brought back. In recent years, it regained popularity. So I don't know who owned it from 76 to 90s. But in the 90s, it regained popularity due to a pure cane sugar version bottled by Orca Beverages. So Orca Beverages, well known for reinvigorating and bringing back all of these retro sodas and brands. They have had a hand in probably more than half of the drinks we have drank. So they pull these brands out of obscurity so that people can be like, I remember that when I was a kid. I'm gonna get another bottle of it. And that's kind of what Orca does to make their living. So it's cool company. Otherwise, we wouldn't be drinking Nesbitts right now. We would just be like, hey, remember Nesbitts?
We wouldn't have been drinking half the sodas up there.
Yeah. So this is Nesbitt's Peach. Like I said, they led with orange as their go-to, but we didn't get orange. We went with peach. I don't think we've had a peach, have we? I don't think we have.
I don't know. So
we went with peach to be unique, something we haven't had before. So let's give it a go. All right, Nesbitt's of California. Since 1924, peach. Cheers. Cheers to anyone drinking along at home. Very bright, strong peach flavor. I like it.
It's very
and this
carbonated.
Is, I haven't released this yet, but we did a mini soda on Coke's raspberry and peach variations, and
they all sucked.
Spoiler, we did not like them.
They sucked.
So this is in stark contrast to Coke's peach variation.
This is actually good.
Yeah, this is a very, very good peach flavor.
This is nice. I would drink this during the summer. I feel like out on the beach, have a bottle of Nesbitt's.
It doesn't taste like a fake peach, like a candy peach. Like if you have a candy that's peach flavor, it's got kind of a different flavor than legitimate peach. Yeah. This tastes like a legitimate peach.
It's like somebody squeezed a peach into a bottle and then slapped a Nesbitt's logo on it.
And it doesn't have peach juice in it. It even says contains no juice. So
I was saying it tastes like that.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying they nailed a legit peach flavor without even putting legit peaches in it. Man, it's very basic. Carbonated water, pure cane sugar, artificial flavor. Whatever variation of chemicals they used to make that peach flavor, they nailed it. Gum acacia, red number 40, citric acid, sodium benzoate, and caffeine. So yeah, good. This is in kind of comparison to like a very sugary grape soda, strawberry soda, cherry soda, something like that. Just peach. Very sweet, very bright, strong flavor.
A peach.
And if you like very sugary sodas, this is gonna be right up your alley if you want some peach flavored soda. I don't know what the biggest competitors are for peach. Honestly, the only other peach I know is Faygo Mix peach.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to find the peach Faygo, but I can find it sometimes. I think there's, like the town over, I think, sells Faygo peach. It's one of my favorite Faygos. I'd say Rock and Rye, and then maybe peach would be next. Maybe red pop, maybe cream soda, but peach is up there. Anyway, that's Nesbitt's. So yeah, if you have a Rocket Fizz in your local area, it's a national brand, I believe. So if you have that, you can definitely find one there. Otherwise, not quite sure where you're going to find the Nesbitts. Probably order it online. If you want to buy some of our merch, we have merch now. You can find that in the doobly-dooble-doo, dooble-dabba-doo, doobly-doo, deebly-da. Life goes on, na 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 na, life goes on. Oobly-dee, oobly. I still don't know how that song goes. Every time I say it, I can't remember it because I keep messing it up with dooble-doo or something until the episode's over, and then I'm like, Jesus, it's that. Duh.
And yet he hasn't thought to look it up.
I don't need to look it up. I can remember it later, but when I start trying to joke that it's doobly-doo, I mess up my brain, and then all I can think of is doobly-doo, deebly, and that's not it. I think it's... I'm not even going to try. Hit up the doobly-dooble-doo. Find links to our merch. We have cool things like t-shirts and sweatshirts and all the goodness of clothes with a really cool design that looks like this.
This looks ridiculous for me in real life, by the way.
And then we have cool drink-related things like coasters and can coolers and travel mugs and coffee mugs and other things that you can put your drinks in and contain them so that they can transfer to your mouth. If you want to support us, there's a Patreon link down there. If you want to send us cool things, shoot me a message. I closed the P.O. box, so there's no easy thing. I'll do it by case basis. If I trust you, I might give you my address. If you want to find out what we're drinking next week, that'll be down in the doobly-dooble-dooble-doo as well.
Just stop.
You want to induct? Dooble-dobble-dooble-doo? Deebly-dobble-dee-doo?
What?
Deebly-dooble-dooble-dooble-dooble-dooble-dooble. I'll fall over. Yeah. They're just tipped by itself.
You're right.
Don't knock all of them over. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was Nesbitt's. Next week we'll be drinking that. So if you want to drink along, we'd love to have your opinions. Hit up the D-Box and find out what we're drinking. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Wait.